challenging yung bubuhayin natin yung gold industry. Kasi right now, parang internationally, yung Philippine Open lang recently yung uh, gold na ginanap dito sa atin sa Pilipinas o pang Asian Tour no isa lang. Tapos yung may mga local tournaments no but hindi siya ganun ka-popular. Paano natin i-count sa gold con yung situation na ganito?
First of all, I think we, respectfully feel like hindi namin kailangan buhayin yung gold industry in the Philippines. I think buhay na buhay siya. Buhay na buhay siya without us doing anything. Post-pandemic or even pwede ba na during pandemic, gold lang ata yung buhay, no? Post-pandemic, I think the boom of the golf industry, we don't have the numbers yet, but from a golfer's perspective, we're feeling it every week. There's tournaments in every golf course. Whether amateur, local, charity, fundraising, everyone's getting into golf. There's a lot of beginners. If you go to a driving range in the afternoon from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., pila. From Aguinaldo, you go to Villamor, anywhere you go, pila. Yes, plus indoor golf. Indoor golf everywhere. I think so. So I think the popularity locally is really growing. But I do acknowledge that there were some, obviously the Philippine Open is just the first international that we've held here. And I think there will be several others. We at GolfCon and the Department of Tourism, obviously we want to help promote the Philippines as a destination for international tournaments. But I personally want to take the lead of the proper organization who leads that for us, which is the NGAP. And yeah, I want to take their lead and we want to support them. And part of GolfCon is we do have representatives of the NGAP to provide the calendar of events that they'll have throughout the year. Also, they are providing grassroots programs where there's free clinics specifically for beginners. They call it the Ready Set Golf, which is held by Coach Kina Puzon and now newly Executive Director of NGAP, National Coach Ramon Borobio, who is a previous world champion, as we all know. So they're heading that Ready Set Golf program, and that's going to be at in GolfCon as well.
Sir Lyle, any comment?
Well, for us, in terms of tournaments, from what we've seen this year alone, you look at Mango Tea, you look at Phil-Am, you look at Santa Elena. All these tournaments average around 1,000 players, and you still have your Phil-Am that is going to be end of the year. So if you look at it, the industry of golf for the country is here. The tournaments are here. Yes, we are not yet part of a bigger tournament, an international tournament, but that's why we're here. That is actually one of the goals, is to get those big names, the big tournaments, and they have it here in the country, because the Philippines is ready. We are ready for golf tourism, and the golf industry. It's very alive. We just need to actually unify it in a certain goal, on a common goal. And if you look at it, it's not only the golf industry, it's not only the tourism industry, but it actually affects everyone, from the local government to our local businesses to the national government. When you have this big tournaments, it affects the whole country. So that's what we want to share, that we are ready, that the Philippines is ready, and we are welcoming whoever wants, if there are big tournaments there, who wants to actually do it here in the Philippines, then yeah, come talk to us. We're ready.
Sir Lyle, you mentioned earlier na ang mas nagiging golf destination ng Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia. And mas maraming tourism yung magigain nun. Sa inyo bang, with this GoldCon, naka-calendar din ba sa inyo na gawing prime destination na yung Philippines ulit?
Yes.
So,
Actually,
paano natin po gagawin?
that is the goal. You know, number one, we need to tell them that we are ready, that we are here. We have the properties, we have the facilities, we have the people behind the industry that can actually give them a very good experience when they come here in the country. So that's why the Department of Tourism is partnering with the private sector, like Sir Jess here, is to actually get that across. You know, it cannot be, let's say, only a government approach. It should be holistic. So,
Other than GoldCon, Sir Lion, meron pa ba kayong kasunod na project after this?
for DOT, right now, we are looking at doing the first golf experience. And then, end of the year, we are looking at doing the first ever Golf Tourism Cup. So hopefully that all pushes through this year, but that's what's in our pipeline. So it's going to be the Golf X. It's a golf experience. I'm not sure kung familiar kayo dun sa dive experience that was initiated by our secretary. So the platform is the same, but for golfers, ang golf experience. So same, ang logic niyan is we bring people around the Philippines. So that is for golfers and non-golfers, because we're gonna also include educational golf there. So parang end-to-end process, diba? If you want to learn, then participate sa GolfX. If you want to experience a golfer, participate sa GolfX. And then end of the year, we are planning the first ever Golf Tourism Cup.
Yes, pag sinabi mong golf, ang dating yan para sa mga elite, sa mayayaman, kasi mahal na sport to. So, there are also tourists na alam natin hindi naman din sila mayaman from their respective countries. Kapag ba ng usapan ninyo with this, golf courses, yung presyo din, para talagang come on, na yung mga tourists who would want to play golf, to practice golf, ay dito sa ating bansa magpunta. Sir.
Actually now, that's part of the discussion with the golf courses. Kasi if you look at it, the golf courses that we have here in Metro Manila, yan yung in demand. But when you go out of Metro Manila, you go to the provinces, the golf courses there actually needs the influx of players. So that's part of the discussion now with the owners of the properties, of the board of directors of the properties, is to actually find a common ground wherein we can work on how we can price or be competitive in the foreign market. So hopefully, we can answer those questions by next year, the second GolfCon.
Okay. Actually, sabi nga po ni Sir Jason, the golf is thriving. Golf Montreal sa Malaya. And perfect example is the one at Clark Freeport Zone, in Mimosa. Almost every week, may mga South Koreans